Yes, I did it. I set up a little food station, and that looks a bit over the top, a bit blown out behind me. Focus on production. All right, that looks a bit better. I'm wonky, aren't I? Okay, so this is a really quick setup. So, but you know, I thought, let's try and do it. Let's try and make a more foodie setup. Might have to jig it. I think it's a bit out, but anyway. Right, stop playing around with the camera, Don. Stop playing around with the camera. It's just, this is annoying me. This display's not going away. Ah, okay, that's better. Yeah, now I can see that I am wobbly. All right, last chance, last chance. For some of you, this is annoying. For other you, I hope there's a little, yes, thank you. Right, so few things fill me with more excitement than curry. I love the spice, I love the flavor. I have never been to India. It is just, it has to happen. I love it. And I love delivery of Indian for two reasons. First of all, we've got a good Indian place near us that I've recently discovered, and it's every time, boop, perfect. I bet I'm gonna jinx it now. And then the second reason is because there's nothing crispy, I don't worry about the delivery. It all stresses me out if I get something that's got a crispiness to it, like anything that's fried or whatever. It's like, I can't order delivery. It's gonna arrive sweaty and I can't deal with it. It stresses me out. I get stressed out. Thinking of it on that motorbike, it stresses me out. Like, especially if the delivery man has to go different stops. If this was fried food, all the lids would be off right now because I'd be like, it's steaming, right? Curry, man, curry gets better. No problemo. Like, take your time. Easy, man, delivery man. This camera's tilting in it. But you know, okay, I promise that's the last time. So yeah, so I've ordered from this place and we're gonna have a little session together. And for those people out there who go, I don't watch mukbang, okay? Don't turn me into a mukbang watcher. I don't want it. I took the piss out of those people before and now I'm doing it. What can I say? You're gonna have to just go, it's not gonna be mukbang, but it's, you know, I'm gonna talk about the food in a very sophisticated way. So you're still sophisticated. All right, so I've got here. Now, the other thing I love about curry, and the reason why I've got a lot here is, yes, I realize I've over-ordered, but you know, it's important to note that with curry, you need variety. I can't have just one curry. It's like, I need to have variety. And I already know that this order is not varietous enough. But that, I went in with my eyes open. It's just I couldn't refuse some dishes. And if there was more people with me, I'd have ordered more. But this is gonna be my dinner and then obviously tomorrow and the next day. So yes, I'm not gonna mukbang it and go crazy and eat it all. It's none of that. It's just, there's a lot here because I need the variety. And also, I recognize I didn't get a bread. And I know a lot of people will be going, what are you doing, man? You gotta get a bread. And I want it. But I'm trying not to do the bread-rice combo because already rice is unusual for me because I'm mostly keto. So it's already that is a treat and a half, right? I've got some onions here. They give some onions. Let's talk it through. Oh, now that's the problem. I left the camera, it's stuck. So we have to bring this to, oh no, you didn't think about that, did you, Don? All right, here we go, mess fest. All right, let me just pause and then return back with a better focus. Right, because I can't do like that. I would hate that if someone did that to me. This one here is buna gosht or lamb buna dish. So this is why I know not enough variation, but I wanted this dish so much. This is lamb achar that has pickled vegetables in it that pickled vegetable, I just cannot get over the tang. Then I got a chicken dish. This is chicken karahi because this is a Pakistani restaurant and you gotta try their karahi, which I haven't yet. This is their spinach dish, saag, just a simple saag, but that's gonna add the slightly creamy element to it, even though it's not creamy enough. This is a spicy biryani, vegetable biryani. I'm not gonna double down, I've got so much meat here. I've got some yogurt here because I want to add some creaminess. It comes with a bit of a yogurty thing. Yeah, a bit of the old sides. Let's do this. just for framing purposes, obviously, you know, I'm putting this here. I wouldn't eat like this normally. I just want, I want you to see the food. Again, I've watched too many food things where I don't get enough of the action. And already, like, I'd like another shot here. Boom, 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 boom. But, you know, don't make me work. Remember the rules. Okay, so let's just try each dish. I know that there's not going to be enough variation. The karahi is just the sauce. Ooh, very different. Thicker than your average karahi. Wow, thicker. Normally karahis are sort of quite more oily and liquidy. Is this focusing on me? Don't annoy me. I'll leave it in that mode. Hopefully we're good. If not, I'll just be screaming at the screen. Okay, let's try the bunna, classic. My dad's favorite dish. Oh, such a good one. The level of spicing at this Pakistani restaurant and the complexity of the spicing. You can taste there's so much going on here. Loads of pepper. A little bit of fennel, I think. Tiny bit in the distance. Tomato. Sweet, sweet onion. Really cooked well, the onion. Didn't rush it. You know, you can taste a curry that's rushed. All right, that's the problem when you go to these places that are really, really, you know, pumping out a lot. They can be a bit rushed unless these were made in advance. But this tastes so deep in it, right? The achar. This is my new favorite curry. The tang of those pickled vegetables. And then the sour. Exactly what I want. Mellow, sweet, slightly creamy, just to balance it all out. And now, what, you know, could be the star is the biryani. Biryani can be the star of the table, the unassuming star, because when you put your spoon in it and it goes to your mouth, if you pick up enough of that aromatic waft, that joyous aromatic waft of a well-made biryani, oh man, cardamom and rose. That piney note to it as well. Oh man, it's so, brings me back. Green cardamom just brings me back. There's saffron in there as well. Oh my God, this. Oh my God, clove. So much aroma going up my nose. That is amazing. That's what I mean. And that's why I couldn't resist having, I've got to have a rice dish because the biryani, man. If I could learn how to make a biryani like that, I would really want to add that to my repertoire. I need to go on a biryani binge. Learn about biryanis. Okay, so let's take some of this biryani. Let's put it on the side. Not too much. You'll see I'm going to be low on carb-ish. Then we take some of this beauty. Look at that pickled vegetable. Look at that. See that pickled vegetable? I hope you can see it. I might turn the aperture up a bit. No problem. That's going to be underexposed. Okay. We have to go. The pickled vegetable. I don't know enough about that pickled vegetable. But you know, I'm going to have to find out. The spinach. Why don't I show it to you after I put it on my plate? That would be better. Oh man. This place is just knocking it out of the park. Effortlessly, nonchalantly, not expensive. Now look, I love a bit of onion. Gotta have a bit of onion. If they give it to you, that means they want you to have it, and I do not disagree. A little cucumber to start. Right, yogurt. Let's taste this yogurt. Is it too sweet? No, quite refreshing, light. I'm going to put it in the middle as our little cool haven. I made sure that I asked for extra spicy or spicy on all of them. They give you the option, which is odd. I always think if you're cooking in advance, how are you doing that? I should try and get them mild and see if there's much difference. My suspicion is that there won't be much difference. It's just one of those things that they do. No one need that yogurt now. Nice couple of chilies here just to add into it. Let the food begin. What are we starting with? Okay, what do I want to start with? I want a bit of buna, onion, and spinach. And I'm just going to dab it in the rice, just so the rice to give it a little bit of texture. That's it. Not doing anything else. Oh. You know what I love about that buna? It's rounded. Yeah, it's forward, but it's rounded. It's mellow. You know when the heat is just sharp, or when there's a heat that's just so beautifully mellowed, but it's still strong. It's like forceful. It's like when you have like a really good, like ripe puerti. I'm twisting again, aren't I? You have a really good ripe puerti. It's just like powerful but mellow. I might have to go upstairs. So yeah, beautiful, mellow. Okay, now let's go in for some of that chicken. So we're going to get a bit of that chicken and rice. I want to try for you to see this because you don't want to see me, you just want to see it, right? But then you also want to see this, right? You didn't get any chicken. The biryani is spectacular. Again, there's a beautiful roundedness to their cooking. Karahi can be a bit sort of thin and oily, and yeah, you can taste that rockiness, or that heat, but it can be a bit whatever. But the roundedness now, these pickled vegetables, I don't know what they are. Are they pickled vegetables? They don't even taste that pickled, but they are. That vegetable, it's like a cross between a pickled pepper, like jalapeno pepper or something, but the pickling is like Indian. It's like salty and sweet, and like if you've ever had pickled lime pickle or something like that, it has that kind of sort of punch to it with lots of spices. And that with the pickled, but not over pickled, still slightly fresh chili. You know, man, and the heat, that's the strongest one. That is the spice fest. Ooh, yeah, okay. Get some yogurt in. And some spinach to do their job. Wow, good spice on that. Whoa, they really hit that hard. Chapeau. I said I wanted it spicy and you did it. I've got these chilies here, I'm not even tempted. That is so rare for me. I'll always be like, a bit more. Nah, they did it, they did me well there. All right, a bit more of this buna. What's your go-to curry dish? And we'll include like Thai curries and stuff like that, if you want. Malaysian curries. In fact, so many countries have curries, right? But obviously I'm more leaning towards Indian, Sri Lankan, Pakistani, that kind of vibe. But you know, what's your favorite curry? If we're diving into the classic Indian restaurant menu in the UK, however bastardized that may be, but we do have good curry here, is you got your buna, tomatoey, more dry, concentrated flavor. You got your butter chickens, which is mild, buttery, slightly sort of like, what is it? Like lots of onions and lots of garlic and butter. You know, nice, but like heavy. You've got your korma, which is like That, but with almonds. No, sorry, pasandas with almonds, korma with coconut. And then you've got dansak, which is like sweet and sour lentily. I like dansaks. They sort of are a poor man's achar in terms of taste. I like dansaks. Dopioza, which is kind of sweeter. Madras, which can be good, but it's just a bit too chili hit. Vindaloo, which I actually prefer. It's got that sort of classic little punchy note. Fal curry, which is very hot. I used to be part of the Fal Society, the only school society that I ever joined in my entire schooling academic career was the Fal Society, where we went out and ate hot curry. That was the only club I joined. And I don't say that with pride, because I realize that's a bit sad, but it's the truth. All right. What else? You've got your karahis that cooked on that hot karahi, and just like, you know, I don't know, that wok just for some reason, just, I feel like it gives it a flavor, but it might not. It probably does. You've got achar, you've got all sorts. What's your favorite? I'm sure I've missed out a ton. What's your favorite side dish? Your favorite curry side dish? I just like spinach or spinach and cheese. I don't want the potatoes. Fine, I understand. Nice spiced potatoes, but they're too heavy, man. They sort of take up my space for curry. And that's more important than the potato. Isn't it? Okay, I do need a bit of this now. I feel like this video could go on for absolute ages, and either people are just gonna be like, okay, done, or they're gonna be into it and I can't quite work it out. I literally can't quite work it out. I think some people are gonna be like, oh my God, that is just rough. I don't want to just see and sit you. Watch and sit you. Oh my God, I can't speak. I just don't want to sit and watch you eating curry. Man, I can't speak. That was a proper little trifle of words. Yeah, what else? What a spot. I'm not going to gatekeep. If you're in North London, Dera or Dera, I guess Dera? Why did I do that accent? Yeah, I'm streaming. I need tissues. I've watched some edits back where I've just gone, why didn't you just like wipe your mouth occasionally? In fact, let me get some more tissue. Because nobody wants to watch, I can't speak. Nobody wants to watch gross eaters. I don't like the gross eaters. Like, I get it, there's a visceral appeal to, oh my God, he just like slobbered everywhere and just munched down 5 Krispy Kremes crunched together in a burger or whatever. I get it. There's there's that kind of kick you get out of it. I'm not immune to the kick either. But also, oh man, God. This camera mount is doing my head in. Anyway. What next? See, now I wish I had a bit of bread. See, now it's like calling you. You just want that. And I knew it, but I was like, don't do it, Don. It'll go too far. But then if you're gonna eat the curry, but you know, it still is a joy. What a joy of flavors. Like biryani or something else. Man, good one. Dara, congratulations. You may have earned yourself 1 new customer from our subscribers. If you're lucky. I think that that conversion rate would not work. It's going to be probably something like 0.5% would be the conversion rate. I think given the location, etc., it's probably 0.5% of the views of this, possibly, maybe within a radius that they may want to order from you. So you can thank me for that half a person.